Good evening, sports fans. This is a live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school district and outstanding sponsors, making these live presentations possible for you. We got a good one for you tonight, wrestling. This is going to be the first one for us here at Crater High School for this season, this school year. See the junior Comets. We are at Crater High School. The junior Comets out there right now doing their thing, roughhousing where it is approved. It's okay. I'm Aaron. We got Danny. We got Chuck. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing fine, Aaron. Doing fine, thanks.
It's been about a year since we've had you. We don't do very many wrestling broadcasts, but always great to have you here.
Thank
Your
you.
breadth of knowledge.
Awesome, yeah.
Your personality. You're not just a piece of bread. It's great.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it. And Danny, how's your back?
Hey, my back is back.
Nice.
Hurting again. Yeah, still hurting. I definitely could not be out there on the mat like these kiddos today doing this wrestling stuff. Not happening. Matter of fact, in the parking lot, Aaron, you were ahead of me, and you're like, Danny, catch up. I'm like, I'm not running. I choose not to run.
Yep. Just catch up to me. It's fine. Just speed walk. But no, that's even too much for him. But as you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the North Medford Black Tornado taking on Crater Comets. This is a makeup from last week, which there was a sickness in one of the teams, and they had to postpone it. Makeup date is tonight. This is the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Who's bringing this game on? It's a match on TableRockSports.net, and welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our EP. These events are free for you to enjoy. That's because of all of our sponsors, wonderful sponsors. We also appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to Table Rock Sports. You're already there. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell.
Your Crater Comets!
Crater comes out of the blow-up tunnel and some smoke.
Yeah.
Maybe some dry ice. I don't know what it is exactly. But it's a fun mist. And there's circles around. We have, going into this one, looking at the lineups, have you, with all the different weights, starting at 108 up to 285. They're already listed 5 forfeits. 108, 115, 146, 152, 177. Every broadcast we've ever done, I think we've seen at least one forfeit. That's kind of typical to have at least one. It's not unusual, that's for sure, but 5.
Yeah.
Have you seen more than that ever, Chuck?
Five's getting up there. I've seen 5 or 6 or 7. It just depending on the program, obviously. We had North last week, and they were somewhat depleted then, body-wise, and it looks like it's probably carrying over a little bit to this evening. But I expect a good competitive match. Anytime these two teams get together, Crater and North Medford, there'll be some wrestling and there'll be some fireworks. So we'll be looking forward to that.
And that's just one of those things, is just you do what you can do. There are some circumstances out of your control. And I coach soccer here at Crater, so I know how it is where we don't have any subs today because this kid is sick or that kid's injured or that one can't make the game because he's got some school thing or whatever. Kids miss games and meets for different reasons. The nice thing, the difference with wrestling is that it's so individual. It's team, but it's so individual to where if you're ready, you go for it. It can't really hurt you per se. Right, as you're looking towards district, regional, state, whatever those other titles you're looking to reach. It's nice to have a full team, of course. I think any coach would like to, and get your guys practice, and it also does hurt. I think it does hurt the ones we do have to forfeit. It's kind of like, well, I'm suited, but I don't get to do anything tonight.
Sergeant Kilo is an infantryman with Army National Guard for deployment.
Can we do welcome you here, North Medford and Crater.
Somalia. A recent graduate from Southern Oregon University and currently serving as a Renaissance Team Sergeant, Staff Sergeant Kilo. Sergeant Ellis is an infantryman with Army National Guard, 2 deployments to Afghanistan and Somalia, currently serving as a local recruiter, Sergeant Ellis. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
National anthem time now.
And now for tonight's lineup.
As they list off the lineup.
Starting at 108, North Medford will have a forfeit for Mike Diaz. At 115, North Medford has a forfeit for Keegan Bird.
So Mike Diaz and Keegan Bird able to get their victories due to forfeit.
That would be a bummer, though, right? I mean, you train, you practice, you're ready to go fight. Everyone's here to watch. You win, that's great, but you don't get to get out and play with your buds and your friends and your teammates and go against your opponent. It's a bummer.
For North Medford, Joseph Borgein, and your number 5 ranked Philip Alger.
Now, do they forfeit maybe because they don't have anybody in that weight class, perhaps, or like you were saying earlier, maybe someone's sick or somebody's got a school a commitment that they need to do?
It could be, I think, any of those, right, Chuck? I mean, it could be any as far as illness, injury, or maybe someone quit. I mean, they don't have any of them to fit that, or grades.
Yeah.
Ineligibility.
At 146, Joey Hutchins will receive a forfeit.
And we will get
will receive a forfeit.
The scoreboard, General Scott scoreboard, up as quickly as possible. Just a little functionality, compatibility issues with scoring. I want to make sure that I'll be able to get up the timer for you because it is 2 minutes for each round. So I want to get that up for you so you can see the time. But also the wrestling one's not working for us right now for some reason to give you the overall score and an individual matchup score. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a different one, so at least we can get that up for you guys.
Sure.
Technology. Love it when it works. Hate it when it don't.
Doesn't do what you want sometimes.
I was in an interview one time. You know, they always ask you in an interview, what's your biggest weakness? And that's what I said. I said, when stuff doesn't work the way it's supposed to, when technology doesn't work or the equipment you're using doesn't work, I didn't get the job. They probably didn't like my answer.
Like, well, this guy's not going to.
There's law enforcement. A lot of stuff doesn't work in that, so
that's
CVs
sure.
go down and if CAD issues go down.
Oh, yeah.
This should be a fun night, though. I always love the wrestling. Get the lights down.
Yeah.
Get the spotlight down there on the mat. Everyone's ready for a little rowdy time. Get the music pumping.
Yep.
It's a fun night. It's a Tuesday. Worst day of the week, and what a great way to
Second Monday.
kill a Tuesday. Second Monday.
I will always call it Second Monday.
Elijah Dietrich. I know his last name is Dietrich. He'll be our official tonight on the mat, on the whistle, as they say.
For paying attention, North has even matches.
North has the even matches, and Crater has the odd. That's for who gets the choice at the beginning of the second round, every second round.
How important is that as far as that coin toss? Is it important?
Well, it can be. You know, if you can foresee that the dual meet's going to be close, you know, you may want to be the person that puts their person out second, and the first person can't be withdrawn. So it's a pretty big deal, and if it's going to be a close duel, and it makes a difference on who wrestles who, and who gets their choice, and I would imagine Mr. Dietrich, one of our good young officials, he's a bit nervous at this time. He's going to have Lester McFall as his helper.
Would you please rise? Would you please rise this time if you have served in the military? Thank you very much.
Everyone serve the military, they asked to stand up.
And now at this time, receiving this forfeit, at 108, Mike Diaz.
Oh, Isaac Dietrich is his first. Isaac is his first name. That's right. And Lester McFall's on the edge of the mat. He'll be assisting the young Dietrich kid.
See, there you go. What a way to get a win, right? It feels like you're cheating or something.
I know. And Michael Diaz, who actually plays soccer here. So, had him on my team a couple years ago, varsity last year. Didn't know he wrestled.
I'll be done.
But 12 quick points for Crater.
For North Medford, Sam Hessler, and your Jeremiah Oliva.
All right, here we go. First one of the night.
With 122 pounds.
Jeremiah Oliva for Crater and Sam Hessler for the Black Tornado. Rico actually going to wrestle.
Yeah.
It's happening. In first round. Crater is in the camo. North Medford in the black.
Stay on, son. Fireman's carry right to his back. Nice.
And Chuck, what are you expecting overall in this meet tonight?
I expect Crater to have a good evening. I expect Crater to come out on top rather decisively.
Aside from any of the forfeits, putting those aside, all those matchups, you think Crater has the advantage?
Yes, yes. This Crater program is on a level by itself. There's only a few other schools that are in Crater's caliber around the state, and certainly in this conference down here.
Well, it definitely has. Leva has the advantage here so far, halfway through the first round.
Working on an arm bar. Got a tough arm bar on this side.
He has 2 points so far.
Hessler's been tough down there in North Medford. Oh, there's a couple of swipes for you.
Trying to get that second shoulder.
It's tough to see down there. I know that.
And Hessler's left arm, just see that.
Oh,
so
my.
twisted.
Yeah. Notice the referee right on top of it. Good job, young man.
There already been any well-known wrestlers who are double jointed? I mean, that's almost impossible to beat, right?
Right.
You could just twist right out of it.
That's
Exactly.
a cheat code. Talk about a cheat code.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You notice that a lot with the women. Noticeably more flexible than the men.
Wow.
Just in general. And it comes in handy sometimes during wrestling, for sure.
That's what I can imagine. This gets one arm and one shoulder down, just hasn't been able to get the second one.
Right.
And that was no stoppage in that first round. Don't usually have that. You have some sort of stoppage, but 2 minutes went pretty fast.
Probably not to the wrestlers. But yeah,
Maybe
straight
not.
2 minutes out there. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Even though they're not moving, but that force that they're exerting on each other down there, even though they're just laying down, that takes a lot of energy.
Yep.
Trying to get out of a hold is so difficult.
Trying to hold a hold.
Expends and hold. So at 8-0, Oliva here in the second.
1 point Oliva. Escape. Makes it 9-0. North in on a single. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. No, he's way out of position. Can you imagine trying to wrestle from there? That's tough.
Yeah.
A tough deal. He's kind of got that comet cradle. Kind of awkward one, but he's got it. Referee's got a 5 count.
Definitely has had the advantage over Hessler this whole time. 11-0 up now.
Got a reverse cradle going on there or something. It's 3 green back.
I think Hessler just wanted a breather right there.
Yeah. It's at 14-0. Got the legs in and going a power half. And here's coach yelling chest high for Diaz to stay chest high there.
And if I'm Hessler at this point, I'm thinking, okay, I'm outmatched.
Yeah.
Don't get pinned. That's, I think, my objective is don't get pinned. But then maybe Oliva gives something away, a little kind of temporary break to where I can make a move.
Right.
And maybe hope to catch him off guard. I mean, is that kind of what you're thinking at this point?
Sure. Yeah. He's working the arm bars like he should. It's just he's taken a while to do it.
Just 20 seconds left in the second. 14-0.
See, right now the guy on top, he's thinking it's, the guy on the bottom thinking it's the end of the world here. But what did we get in there? A 1 count? 2 count? No, 1 count.
3 seconds.
Nope, that's another 1. Ooh. Yep.
So Hessler survives the second round. But he is down 16-0.
Is that 15 or 16? It should be
16 right now.
It should be a tech fall, shouldn't it?
They're moving it back down to 14.
There we go, 14.
Yeah.
I don't think they gave him anything at the end of that. It was 14 before the final 20 seconds of the restart, and it stays 14. So they didn't give him anything, actually, at the end.
Okay.
Third round and final round.
Diaz working the arms again. They just don't want you laying straight up on top of the guy. That's what they don't want you to do. They figure people pay good money to watch wrestling. We should wrestle.
Yes. Not here to watch them take a nap.
Exactly right. And we're off. See, now in college, the referee would have 3 calls. Stalling on either one of them, and then action by rotating his hands like so. That means they went out of bounds, but there was action. So it's somebody stalling or there was action when they went out of bounds and everything's okay. But a lot of times it will be stalling one of the wrestlers. They're emphasizing stalling this year, trying to emphasize stalling to get more activity into the match itself.
Yeah.
And coming from the state, that's the coaches are the ones to really implement that. They're responsible for that.
Yeah. See, maybe Diaz should have let him go earlier. Oliva, excuse me.
No worries. Yeah. I was like, wait, no, Diaz won.
No,
won, forfeit.
Still got the feet, legs in.
45 seconds left. Up 14-0 still.
See, and maybe there's a stalemate called on the top guy. We got the legs in and nothing's going on, so it's just a thought. And now there's some activity.
Hessler getting a little out of it and then gets back.
Uh-oh.
That is so close.
There's a few counts
Got
right
the
there.
1. Hessler really fighting to keep that second shoulder off.
Oh, man. That's all he can do right now.
Right.
That's his only focus is just don't let that drop.
Yep.
And he's succeeding, and he's got 5 seconds left. He's avoiding the pin.
Whew. Technical foul for Jeremiah Oliva.
Jeremiah Oliva.
Technical foul.
Give him a technical fall on that.
Yeah.
Oh. Because normally it's 3 points if you don't pin him, right? The last.
Right, 3 or 4.
So they gave him 5 on this one, so it's 17-0.
Yeah.
And now Philip Alger and Joseph Borghini. Borghini. Even more Italian.
Yep. Yep.
This is the 128-pound weight class.
Ooh.
Slap, eh?
Okay. You're even. You guys are even now.
No.
1 punch apiece.
No.
No.
It was open-handed, but still.
Yeah.
The whole crowd in here just went, ooh.
Yeah.
Probably didn't hear that through our mics, but that was definitely observed by everybody here. It's like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Borghini in on a double. See if he can finish here. That's 2. Yep. 2 for North Medford.
Alger in trouble at the moment. Borghini's got a good hold on him.
Yeah. We got to push our weight back when we're on the bottom. We got to push our weight back over our base. Instead of getting to the extended point, we go to the curled up part. Keep our knees under us and keep our head up. It's more important. That good position is more important than a good move even, as long as you're in good position.
It's a position, good position puts you in position to make a good move.
To wrestle and to do a good job, yeah. It's just like blocking and tackling. We got a technical violation, locking hands, I believe.
So it's 2-1 now in favor of Borghini. 43 seconds left in the round 1.
See, we like to stay arm's length away on the bottom there. Use one hand to keep us away, to keep our nose off the mat. Good tight waist by Alger. Nope, excuse me, Borghini. Borghini working on an armbar. Short time.
And that will do it for round 1. They award anything at the end, still 2-1.
Craters ahead in the dual meet score, 17-0.
Looks like it is still 2-1 after that. We'll reset.
Borghini will take the top position. They both come right to their feet, hit a Granby roll on the edge, and no, we're out. Nothing. Good activity, though.
5 seconds already had to stop because they were out.
Lift.
He escaped.
Escape for Alger. 2 apiece.
And reset, both out of bounds.
Lester McFall is the assistant official tonight. He's kind of supervising, evaluating the young man out on the whistle.
And both out again.
Yep.
That's good, though. We're getting new young officials in. That's something that all the sports and all throughout Oregon are looking for.
Right. That's what I've been hearing. And Borghini skips around for a takedown. 4-2. Borghini's ahead. And he's working on some arm bars. Yeah, it's tough to wrestle from down there like that. Very tough. Again, the bottom man needs to push his weight back.
Another pause.
Looks like blood time green.
Just Alger's green, looks like. So we'll have to get that cleaned up. Hopefully it is his own blood. I think it is.
Right.
They'll do all they need to get that squared away. We'll be back on TableRockSports.net.
I'm School Resource Officer Mike Jones with the Central Point Police Department, and I'd like to tell you about the DARE program. One of my duties as an SRO is to teach the DARE program to District 6 fifth graders. The DARE program focuses on teaching our students the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, as well as deterring bullying and gang violence. Part of the funding for the DARE program comes from the Police Department's annual Dare to Cruise car show, which happens each summer. Follow the Central Point Police Department Facebook page for more information about this event and other important updates.
They're still tending to Alger. We'll be back in a flash.
Hey everyone, I'm School Resource Officer Cunningham from Central Point PD. Myself and SRO Jones serve School District 6 and are happy to lend an ear to students, parents, and teachers experiencing difficulties, whether at home with other students or just simply want to.
And we're back. About 30 seconds left in round 2.
The referee's going to want him to move up here. Can't stay there like that. You should wrestle on the edge just like you were in the middle of the mat.
And Alger's just completely stuck.
Yeah. This could be a stalemate just for the heck of it. They're out.
And that's the end of round 2 anyway.
Yep.
Still 4-2 in favor of North. Looks like they still have blood.
I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. Looks like it. Well, I don't know. Maybe they didn't clean it up very well. Yeah.
We'll be back.
Game day together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Round 3, a few seconds gone already. Quick blood check.
North in on a single. Looks like he's going to get flat. No, staying pretty good.
He's just got him. He's carrying him back to the center.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
Good dump there for 2.
I don't think I've seen that. All the wrestling matches
No,
I've done, just carrying him back into the ring.
Yep.
That was
Funny.
awesome.
It's like, we're going over here.
Come on.
6-2 now.
See, those long kids have trouble sometimes on the bottom, keeping their upper body connected to their lower body. And that spells extension, and that's not good on the bottom.
You have no leverage when you're spread out like that. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can use to move, force, or
Yeah.
That's
And I
6-2, under a minute.
I know it's easier said than done, but
this does not look easy at all.
no. Got the red man stalling. North Medford stalling on top. So you know it's stalling on top when they stop the match to award the point or to award the warning. If they were calling the bottom man, they wouldn't stop the match. They'd just warn him and they would just continue to wrestle. But if it's the top guy, they stop the match to give the bottom guy a break
Right.
as far as that goes.
Top guy could just get in a position where his weight's just flat and not letting him move.
Right.
And yeah, that's not what we want to watch.
Yeah.
20 seconds left. North on their way to getting their first points of this meet.
Yeah. Six to 2, North Medford.
Borghini just went for the legs. Last ditch effort.
Yeah.
Then he went to take the green. I thought he was bowing to him. Okay, all right. We got a lot of stuff happening. It was 17-3. So 3.
Now wrestling at 134. For North Medford, Dante Tippler, and your Aiden Godley.
Now,
Obviously from a long line of wrestlers in the Godley family.
134.
Tippler ranked 59th.
Dante Tippler for North. Aiden Godley for Crater. See 17-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. So we'll have this matchup and then another one at 140 and then 2 straight forfeits, which Crater will take.
Yep. Right off the bat, Godley in on an attack.
Whoa. Yikes. That was at 3 seconds. So the previous match, it was 5 seconds and they were out of bounds called. That was 3 seconds. That was even faster.
That was quick. Godley in on a dump. In on a double. Oh, he's going to let him go. Catch and release here. 2-1 Godley. Again, in on penetration and dump.
Looking, he's getting
around
it too. It's 1. Tippler able to scream out of it.
Went from the frying pan into the fire, I'm afraid.
Godley, 6-1 now, Godley.
Yeah, Godley in control, obviously. And a fall.
Gets it.
Wow.
In 48 seconds.
Yeah.
First pin of the night right there, eh?
Yep.
Makes it 23-3.
Now wrestling at 140 for the Black Tornado, Ben Morgan.
So Godley
For your comment,
getting that pin.
Rylan Walter.
Rylan Walters and Ben Morgan. Walters for Crater, Morgan for North Medford. $14 total matchups tonight in the different weights. This one is number 6.
Walters comes from a wrestling family also.
And this one, another just very active matchup. Just you see some of these where they're going just slowly. It's more controlled. It's in the tight spaces. They're on the mat a lot. Here, these other ones like this one, it's just they're just whoop, whoop, so active all over the place.
Right. And it's easier on the eyes, too.
Yep.
You see good technique. It's like hitting a home run. You can hardly feel the swing, you know?
Yeah.
If you hit a good technique, it's sweet when you hit a good one. Effortless.
Golf's like that.
Uh-oh. Yep. Godley, too. Got both legs in here.
Morgan struggling under Walters there.
Yeah.
Halfway through the first round.
Pretty good reaction going on out there right now. like to see Morgan. Yeah, there's plenty of time. See if he'll let him go.
A little flip, but pretty much the same position.
Yeah, right where they started. Uh-oh. It's trouble for the bottom guy. You can't grab the head like that. That'll get you in real. You're in trouble now. That'll get you in real trouble.
$15 seconds left.
Yeah, got the leg in there.
Walters still up 2-0.
Looking for what they call a Turk. Got the legs in, and we're out. 3 seconds left in the first.
I always laugh when they do that, blow the whistle when there's 2-3 seconds left.
Right.
Yeah, doesn't leave much time for anything else to happen.
That's what I mean.
But it's all about procedure.
Green shoes is down. See how Mr. Walters does on the bottom here.
What do you think's the better way to start, up or down, Chuck?
I think down because you're able to get an escape. Yeah, I think down. When it's your turn to take a point, you might as well take it. But I've seen people win matches from the bottom. They wrestle so well that they win the match from the bottom.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. In fact, Dan Gable was the guy that got beat. Larry Owens is the guy that beat him. Dan Gable was undefeated there at Iowa State. So,
Is that back in the 90s?
probably a little bit before that.
Before that, okay.
Yeah.
So I recognize the name.
Yeah. I was fortunate to go through OSU when there was a good group of people. I wasn't really one of them, but I was surrounded by good wrestlers, good coaches, and good referees. Oh, right down to his back.
5-0 for Walters now.
.40 seconds left in the second. Godley's up 8-0. Nope, wrong one. Walters, sorry. Again. Oh, there's the Comet Cradle right there. You'll get a couple swipes in here and a fall.
In the second with 20 seconds left. Walters. Makes it 29-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 146, Joey Hutchins receives a forfeit.
And the two straight forfeits now. Crater taking with Hutchins and Christensen at 146 and 152. Will take us to 159. 6 matchups left after these two forfeits.
Cutter Christensen receives a forfeit.
It'll be 41-3 after those two forfeits.
That's
Owen Gutches for North Medford, Boston Tazioli for Crater.
Too bad we didn't get to see Christensen wrestle. He's fun to watch.
At 159.
You could get a volunteer out there.
Owen Gutches.
Yeah.
Let's do one round.
Football or soccer, basketball, it would be a mercy clock, right? It'd be a mercy rule here. But with wrestling, totally different because these guys still want to wrestle, right? It's they still get their chance to one-on-one, even though there's no way the team's going to win. But individually, yeah.
Continuous clock. This is run the 6 minutes. Whoop.
There you go. Yeah, just let them wrestle for 6 minutes.
Don't stop. Out of bounds. Who cares? Just let them go.
Yep.
That's funny.
Only stop for injury.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine? These guys, you'd have to pull them off the floor. They'd be just pummeled. So exhausted.
Tazzarelli in on a single, see if we can finish. Oh, that'll finish it. Yeah.
Always scary when they do that. You watch, you don't come out landing on their arms some
I know.
awkward way.
Yeah, this is a...
I've seen 1 or 2 elbows blown out for sure.
I was trying to think of the adjective, but what kind of sport this is. But it's challenging for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you think not only your weight, but you've got another guy who, whatever class you're wrestling in, he's coming down on you too.
Yeah.
And you're doubling up on you. I can see those elbows or shoulders or wrists.
Boy.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. I'd like to see Tazzarelli let him go, but I can understand.
.45 seconds left in the first. 2-0 for Tazzarelli.
Riding him tough. Tazzarelli is. See, the pace of this match, at some point the referee, we've talked about it before, at some point the referee needs, did he just make a call? No?
No.
Yeah. At some point the referee has to step in and keep the pace of the match up.
Yeah, that was a good probably minute of just that.
Right. And that's what we have to, you have to be keen enough to understand that.
10 seconds left in this first round anyway.
There's some back points. Got to get your hips up, Tazzarelli. Oh.
For 4-0, Tazzarelli for Crater.
41-3 is the dual meet score in favor of the Crater Comets. Somebody chose both up to start the second round. See, all we have to do here is let go and score, but he's got to, there we go. Boy, I hope he lets him go. We talked before about always having a job to do. Well, warning red, one green. Must have got the bottom man for stalling. They always have a job to do. Just like you talked about before, Aaron. You always have a job to do out there.
What's your objective? What's your goal? What can you do at this point?
That's right. Where are we? How are we doing? Yeah.
Got to constantly analyze and evaluate. I mean, he's down 7-0 halfway through this. If you're figuring you're going 6 minutes.
Right.
1 minute left in the second round.
Yeah, and
Gutches is down 7-0. Actually, another point added, so he got one. 7-1.
Right. He's going to give up a takedown. Yeah, that's quick. That's nice how he lets go so quick and slips behind. Nine to 2. Favor of Crater. Going to do the same thing again, it looks like. Put pressure on him and let him go and score. There you go.
11-2 now in favor of Tazzarelli.
Short time in the second round. See, now in regular circumstances, it would be essential for Tazzarelli to get a fall, actually. He's dominating to the point where he needs to get a fall for his team. Crater chooses down.
And the third and final round.
One escape. Now we're neutral. Tazzarelli's got to get his right arm out to score. He's got one leg, he needs to get the other leg. And then it'll be a simple takedown. He's got to get his right arm out across the legs. to take down Red.
12-4. Gutch is running out of time.
Yeah, got some work to do here. Probably should let him go and try to throw him to his back, probably.
.45 seconds left.
See, if we would let him go, we could try to throw him to his back and get some big points because we're going to need him.
Go,
15 seconds left in the third. 12-4.
10 seconds. I think anything major will happen in these final 6 seconds. Tazioli will get the few points.
Yeah.
A lot of
Tazioli with the win.
it felt like pretty stale there a couple of times.
Right, they got excited there once or twice, yeah.
Give him 4 points. It'll be 45-3 total.
Now wrestling at 167 for North Medford, Jose Cortez, and your Elijah Cole.
At 167, the 10th matchup. Elijah Cole for Crater, Jose Cortez for North.
At 167 pounds.
I know in high school this would have been my weight class.
Ah. That was my weight in college, 67.
All right.
I didn't even weigh that much when I got married. So how about that?
What?
And we're out.
You lie.
Nope.
Really?
I think I was 165.
Huh.
Wow. But you would just put on 2 more and you would have been in this class. You know,
Oh, I put on 200 since then. I could wrestle against Justin Brim.
Oh, man.
285. Just not right now with my back, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say that. My back, forfeit.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Cortez from North. Just some hand fighting and some pushing and shoving going on. Oh, North in on a double there. Oh, we're getting extended again. Oh. That would have been 5 in international wrestling.
In national wrestling, it's a 0.
Yep. Yep.
And that's the thing is when you have high school, then leading into college, those who want to wrestle in college and then maybe go pro, there's so many different, you have it in a lot of sports, but it's one of those things where does it get complicated and difficult for some of these wrestlers who want to continue? There's so many differences and internationally, but then also even just how different is it from high school to college and to, because pro, it's Olympics really is what
Right.
we have for pro.
Right, and world championships. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it difficult for them to get everything straight?
No, the good ones are good, and they'll be good in freestyle, Greco, or collegiate. You know, once their collegiate careers are over, most of them wrestle after that in international. But I think collegiate. Oh, there's a fall.
Cortez was leaning everything he could to push.
Right.
Looks like he got Cole's shoulders down.
With 7 seconds to go.
Whew. They gave him 7 points on that.
Huh.
It was 45-3. They give him 7. They can do that. They can give him 7 more than 6.
Something's up. 6 for a fall. Yeah, 6 for a fall.
Well, they gave him 7.
They'll probably change it.
Because it was 45-3.
Damian Dean.
So forfeit Damian Dean at 177.
Now wrestling at 192 for North Medford, Max Bernard, and your Caleb Canfield.
So So it is now 51 after that forfeit. They fixed it. 51-9. 3 left. Caleb Canfield for Crater at 192. Max Barnard for North Medford.
Don't back off, son. Oh, boy. That's a tough call. That's a tough no call right there. He clearly backed out. That stalling is so subjective, though. Varies from official to official.
Just like other sports, you have a lot of times with a don't call a foul. They like to let the teams play a little more physical.
Right.
And some will just call everything, tick-tack
Sure.
sometimes. But in this sport, and in any sport too, I think the officials' job is to prevent injury if they, as much as possible. I would think, especially in something like this, if they see something dangerous happening, kind of got to nip it in the bud.
Right. Yes. Yep. But I think that's where the officials should be most involved in the match, is keeping the pace up or making that stalling call. But like I said, it's a tough call to understand. It's a tough call to be consistent with. It's just a tough call. You need to watch hours and hours of wrestling.
And you got to get a feel for it, I think, right? I mean, if it's 30 seconds and they're just on each other and they're not doing much, you got to call it, right?
Right. Yep.
Certain amount of time, you get the feel for it.
Sure. And as long as you're fair and consistent, my college coach used to ask me, what's more important, being fair or consistent?
Well, it's tough. I mean, consistent is huge.
Yeah, it is.
But fair is also huge.
Yeah, they're right there. They're right there by each other.
Yeah. What would you say? What do you prefer?
I would say if you're consistent, you probably would be fair. No?
You could be consistently
That
bad.
sounds good.
You could be, but then you'd be
Then
bad
you know
both
what to
sides.
expect. That's where you say, like, well, I know they suck, so I know they're going to just not call anything good. At least they're consistent.
Yeah.
At least if they're consistent, then at least you know what they're looking for, right?
Yes,
as a wrestler.
Yes.
Into the first round, 0-0 here. They haven't scored at all.
And that feels unusual.
Yep, green chooses both up. Zero, 0. 51-9 is the dual meet score.
Don't feel like North really has a chance in this one. What do you say, Chuck?
Probably not.
Not for the team one, at least. And they've only had two wins there.
Right,
Jose Cortez most recently on that last one, and Joseph Borghini.
right. Those comets spin around you pretty well. When you're on your knees there in front of them, they're pretty good at spinning around, which is about the easiest thing you could take, really. Takes a little bit of athletic ability, but not a whole lot. Oh, keep your hips up. There we go. That's a fall. No. 2 back points.
4-0 for Canfield. Again, North in the black. Crater in the camos.
Looks like he's going for that far cradle. Yep. The Comet cradle right there. In front of everybody. Fall.
Canfield for 6.
He was just looking like a turtle on his shell. He
Yeah.
couldn't go anywhere. He had him stuck.
Yeah.
That Crater cradle is just, that's brutal.
They do a good job with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
2 left.
At this time,
Regan
referee
Gowan.
17 for North Medford, Rockwin Michael.
All right. All honesty, this would be my weight class here, 217.
Right now, or?
Yeah, right now. For
Okay.
I went to the doctor the other day, 'cause
Okay.
the back, checked it out. I got weighed 222 pounds and 2 ounces.
No, no,
I like
two,
twos.
two, two, two.
Twos are good.
Yeah.
But the second day is Tuesday. But technically, according to the calendar, Monday's the 2nd because Sunday's the 1st. But it's kind of weird because then Saturday, Sunday, which is the weekend, it's not a weekend. It's a weekend, Saturday, and a week beginning, Sunday.
That's true.
So I'm all confused with how we go about the calendars. It's whatever's going on with that. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Some shenanigans.
Yeah. A little upper body work right here. Boom.
And they spun around, but Gowan ends up
Holy moly.
at him. For Queen Michael.
It's a pretty nice exchange right there. Spin behind, all right. Let him go, all right.
4-2 in favor of Gowan.
See, this is just as much activity as we've seen all night in a match from these big guys. You would think it would be the other way around.
Yeah, the big guys be more on the ground, huh?
Yeah. Oh, he means business. Uh-oh.
Had him for a second.
Got caught on this one.
Trying to get the second. He's got one.
Oh, fall.
We're long enough.
Yeah, long enough.
Michael.
So at 15.
Time wrestling 285 for North Medford, Dominic.
So the final
and your
matchup. Justin Brim for Crater. Dominic
Alvarenga.
Alvarenga. There we go.
57-16, the dual mean score in the favor of the Comets. The big fella's getting ready to roll here.
Here we go. Final matchup.
See, I'd be telling the wrestler, no harder than that. That way you're not ambushing them or anything.
What's the idea behind that? Chuck bringing in a big slap, just to disorient your opponent, kind of, sort of?
Distract them.
Distract
Yep.
them? Take them off a little?
Yep. Yeah, you just never can tell what the other guy's thinking, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like poker, right?
Probably, yeah.
When you're on the ground there and you're waiting for them to shift the weight a certain way so you can pounce into your thing, you just have to wait for that right time to attack.
Yeah. See, now about about at this point, we got to start thinking about making a stalling call here to pick up the pace a little bit.
It was just Alvarenga's
headgear.
Headgear, yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Earmuffs?
It was like ear, head. Wow, what was it?
His earmuffs came off.
Yeah.
It's probably not so good in the cold earmuffs. 4-0 in favor of Brim. 30 seconds left in the first.
Whoa. Man.
A little bit of hitting there.
Yeah. The biggest problem with something like that is you get caught off guard as an official. You just, you can't believe it happened. And there's a fall.
And they call it. Alvarenga, both shoulders down.
Yep.
Your final team score of the evening.
63-15 as Brim wins that in the first with 10 seconds left. Stay with us for the Southern Iron Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-match show coming your way next. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We will be right back.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago. and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
We are back here, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again. Final on the John Scott scoreboard, 63-15, favor of Crater over North Medford. Recapping real quick, opened this one with 2 straight forfeits. Mike Diaz and Kagan Bird winning for Crater with forfeits. Jeremiah Oliva with the technical fall, opening it up for Crater. Alger losing to Joseph Borghini. North Medford, their first real points coming in the 4th matchup. Aiden Godley, a pin. Ryland Walters, a pin. 134 and 140. Hutchins, Christensen, and Tazioli winning in 3 sets for Crater. Then Jose Cortez in 167, winning by fall, or a pin over Elijah Cole. Forfeit in 177, Damian Dean for Crater winning that one. Another pin by Caleb Canfield at 192 over Max Bernard. Raquin Michael winning over Regan Gowan at 217. North Medford, that would be their final points. And then most recently, Justin Brem with 10 seconds left in that first round, getting a pin on Dominic Alavarenga. Coming up next for both of these teams, Crater will be at Eagle Point on a Thursday. North Medford had that one pulled up. Where'd that go? There's not much left. They don't have a lot for wrestling in the season. A matter of maybe 6 or 7 meets is what it really looks like.
Yeah.
And for North Medford, they are going to be also Thursday. They will be at home against South Eugene. Final thoughts from this one, Chuck? What you expected, really.
Right, just about. North is a little depleted right now, but I foresee them getting healthy and being on top of things towards the end of the season. And Crater's their usual powerful selves. They're just tough. That's all there is to it. And I expect probably a top 3 finish from Crater at the state meet.
Last time they won, which was pointed out right on the mats in front of us, 2017 as far as state championship. Top 3 is pretty good, but then at that point too, I mean, team is good, but individuals, these are guys looking to get possibly, if they want to wrestle on, scholarships and maybe professional one day.
Right.
What'd you see, Danny? How was that for you?
Well, like Chuck said there, they just gave away so many points. You got 5 forfeits. There were 6 points apiece. That's 30 points you're giving to Crater right off the bat. I mean, you're coming in here losing, you know it. But it was great to see all the kids individually get out there and do their best, and that's really what it's about, right? You got to get out there and do your own thing.
Yep.
And like you say, they get healthy, get these kids back from whatever issues they had that made them miss, and build up the team, keep them strong, stay safe. That was fun. That was a great Tuesday.
That was fun.
Yeah, both of these teams on Thursday. Crater Eagle Point, North Medford at home. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. And for Brad Eaton, High School Athletic Director for Crater, hosting Lithium Superstore match of the night on TableRockSports.net. Thank Chuck Mondale for being on there with us. Danny Canada, final score, you see that on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 63. There he goes, Chuck packing up 63-15. Appreciate you. It's been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. Thanks for all he does. Thank you to all of our sponsors once again. These events are free for you to watch because of them, and we get to do this, which is a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, safe night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.